How to know the true Mahdi. We'll cover 4 different ways that will help us recognize the true Mahdi. 1. Religious accounts. 2. Quran. 3. Rational evidence. 4. Pragmatic evidence. Now for the first one, religious accounts. There are religious accounts that explain the verse in the Quran about the divine text, which mentions specifically the vicegerence of God and how it's protected by God so that only the rightful owner can claim it. From Abi al-Hasan, peace be upon him, he said, the wilaya authority of Ali is sent down from the Lord of the worlds. If Muhammad, peace be upon him and his family, invented some sayings against us, we would have seized him by the right hand and cut off his aorta. So even Muhammad, peace be upon him and his family, can't claim Imam Ali's position. So how is it with others? The other thing is that the false claimant cannot claim the divine will, which is described to be a protection from misguidance for whoever holds on to it. The one falsely claiming the divine will be guaranteed to perish before even revealing this claim to the people. Imam Sadiq, peace be upon him, said, this matter will not be claimed except by the rightful owner, or else Allah will cut off his age. Okay, we're done with religious accounts. Now with the Holy Quran. Allah Almighty said, had He invented some sayings against ours, we would have seized him by the right hand and cut off his aorta. Of course, what is being said here is not to invent sayings against Allah in an absolute manner. What is meant here is to invent a saying against Allah by claiming the divine text or divine saying which is used to establish the proof. The verse explains that such a saying is protected. Therefore, the text is protected for the rightful owner, and no one can claim it other than him. If this occurs, Allah will definitely intervene to defend the divine saying or the divine text which establishes the proof. This is because if He does not intervene, it will go against wisdom. An example would be the will of Jesus, peace be upon him, about Muhammad, peace be upon him, and his family, and the will of Muhammad, peace be upon him, and his family about the Imams and Mahdis. Now we're done with the Quran. Third is rational evidence. The Messenger, peace be upon him and his family, described that the will is forever a protection from misguidance, which makes it impossible for a false claimant to claim it. So the most knowledgeable, the most capable, the most truthful, and the absolutely most wise, the Almighty, must protect the text, which is a protection from misguidance, to the one who holds on to it, from the false claimants. If He doesn't protect it, he would have been ignorant, incapable, a liar, a trickster, a deceiver, for the one who holds on to his words while following falsehood. And the text from the vicegerent of God on earth about the one who comes after him and describing that text to be a protection from misguidance to the one who holds on to it is a divine text. It must be protected by Allah from the liars and false claimants to claim it so that the rightful owner claims it. If this did not happen, it will be a lie, a deception to those with assigned duties for following falsehood, and this matter cannot come from the most knowledgeable, most truthful, the most capable, the absolutely most wise, the Almighty. This is rational evidence. Now, pragmatic evidence. The hadith of the will in which the Messenger Muhammad, peace be upon him, and his family had wrote on the night of his death is present for more than 1,000 years in the books. Any person can read it and look at it, but a false claimant was not able to claim it, and there were many of them. Imam al-Ridha, peace be upon him, argued about this reality against Jathliq. Jathliq argued that the text can apply to more than one person, but Imam al-Ridha, peace be upon him, argued that the divine wills were never claimed by the false claimants. Imam al-Ridha, peace be upon him, said, "You argued with doubt. Did Allah ever send a prophet whose name was Muhammad before or even after Adam until our very day? And you find him mentioned in your books that he sent down to all the prophets, yet it's other than Muhammad?" So they weren't capable of answering. Hundreds of years have passed after the text, which is the will of the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, mentioning 12 Imams and 12 Mahdis, without anyone claiming this will. And so, this is enough to prove the truthfulness of the one who claimed the will of the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, who is Sayyid Ahmad al-Hasan.